Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Pablo Escobar, or at this time of year, Santa Paws. And today's video is going to be a response to a viewer request asking for advice on how to undertake the casino heist mission silent and sneaky setting to obtain the laser drills with some rather specific restrictions, ladies and gentlemen. Those restrictions would include being unable to call in any kind of buzzard, you know, and only having about $3,000 spending money to start with, you know. Okay then, so yes, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the question. Is it possible for one to undertake the casino heist silent and sneaky mission for the vault drills, or the lasers with with no buzzard? And the answer is no, not really, not as far as I'm concerned. Certainly not only with $3,000 in your back pocket, you know. Okay, unfortunately, if you are going to want to complete this mission without a helicopter, you're going to need a few more dollars than that, and we're going to take a look at how I would recommend you undertake this approach. Okay, so there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking the silent and sneaky approach on the casino heist, you know, and like I say, we're going for the vault lasers that are shown right there. Okay then, and so the first thing I can really recommend, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to attempt this mission without with only about $3,000 and no buzzard, is first things first, don't start the mission, ladies and gentlemen. One is going to need to acquire a little bit more money than that, and so don't launch the mission straight away, ladies and gentlemen. I advise that you go on outside, you know, and you're going to need to acquire yourself a little bit of cash, you know. You're going to need to acquire at least $27,000 in order to complete this mission on foot, so to speak, or at least in a car. Okay then, now like I say, the individual concerned only had about $3,000, and so I'm going to now give a quick demonstration on how one can quickly obtain about $27,000. Okay then, so like I say, don't launch the mission. One is going to need to go and get a small sum of money, and like I say, if you have absolutely no options, ladies and gentlemen, then I'll go now and show you exactly how you can get some money. Okie dokie, well, one of the first things, ladies and gentlemen, is to head on up to Tequila La La, you know. If you don't know the location, we'll show you where it is presently. Okie dokie, and this is Tequila La La, ladies and gentlemen. This is the crossroads by there, and okay, there we go. I'm going to pull up here, and right, it's a little bit too early right now for my needs. Okay, we'll just hop out and wait around a while. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tequila La La, it's now gone nighttime, and where we are on the map, as you can see, is this very specific stretch of road right there. That's the city there, it's towards the top of it. You can see the crossroads there, and yes, that's the exact stretch of road that we're looking for. And you can see the sort of road comes down there, that crossroad, and this very sort of specific dog-leg bend here, you know, and it's where that road joins that tiny stretch along. Tequila La La is where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to want to be here between the hours of about sort of 10 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning, something along those lines. It might be 4 o'clock in the morning, but essentially through the night, ladies and gentlemen, and through the night along this stretch of road, as well as some other places in the city, but specifically along here as well, I know for certain, the Sentinel should spawn, and that car is worth a few $1,000s, you know. It's worth stealing. You see it's 11 o'clock currently. I have sort of going around now. The idea is you go around and have a look. Now, if it doesn't spawn, ladies and gentlemen, don't be alarmed, don't get concerned. Simply go around the block once or twice, you know. Like I say, don't get downhearted. It will spawn. It may take some time. It took me several hours, GTA hours, I should say, to get it to spawn. Okay, and here we go, coming along now, and there we go. Okay, we have now located ourselves a Sentinel. We go try and stop it, and there we go. Okay, now these cars do come in two variants. There's the purple ones you can see here, and there's a yellow one that comes without the spoiler at the back. Whoops, okay, I better get in. Righto, now like I say, it may take a little while, a few times going around that block, ladies and gentlemen, before one spawns. Always worth approaching slowly up that hill as well, it's worth pointing out. Okay, sort of give it time to spawn, you know. And once you have acquired the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, simply take it to Los Santos Customs, you know, and there we go, ding it on inside. Now you may have to pay to have it repaired a little bit, $100 there, but it's certainly worth it, because you can now go ahead and sell it, and this particular vehicle, as you can see, nets about $17,000. Okay, so there we go. We're already well on the way to getting the money. Do that once or twice, you know. Well, twice, you get the money, the $27,000 you're looking for. Or you could always go and choose to rob some convenience stores like now, and a good trick if you're doing that is to get the gentleman to open the till cash register there, then pistol whip him and immediately press right on the D-pad when you're close to the till, and you'll be able to rob him twice, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, and that really is jolly good. Now, once you've got your $27,000, ladies and gentlemen, you consider this a prep setup mission, if you like. You want to go up to the Alamo Sea, up to this sort of small not urban area, sort of small settlement up here. So as you can see, it's just north of the airstrip there and south of the Alamo Sea. And in this area, ladies and gentlemen, a BF injection will spawn. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, these missions can take some time, you know. Like I say, looking for the Sentinel, you can be driving around for several minutes before you find one. And very much the same with the BF injection, you know. But here we go. Okay, that's where I am on the map currently, and I've managed to locate one. Now, like I say, it probably is advisable to taking a look at these missions as prep missions for the prep missions, so to speak. And whilst they can take some time, they are rather annoying, ladies and gentlemen. Once you've undertaken this set of missions once, you'll only need to do it the once, and then you'll be able to reuse this vehicle every time you wish to do the Volt Laser mission. Okie dokie, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Go on up to Sandy Shores area and steal yourself a BF injection. And then once you've got yourself a BF injection, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to take it to an auto shop, Los Santos Customs, or the customization shop, or whatever it may be. And that's exactly where we're going right now. So there we go, heading on to Los Santos Customs, and we are going to have the bare minimum done to this vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take it on inside, as you can see. We're going to go down to wheels, we're going to go down to tires, and we're going to go and have bulletproof tires put on. There we go, that's $25,000, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now those tires can't be shot out, and that's all very jolly good. Now, what is sort of most importance, ladies and gentlemen, like I say, we go for $27,000, not $25,000, and it's always important. Certainly do not forget, as I did here, ladies and gentlemen, to go ahead and have the vehicle insured. This allows you to, it allows it to remain yours, and if you to be able to have it replaced and call it back in time and time again, which will be necessary. Okay, so here we go, there we go, looking for lost theft and prevention, and there we go, $2,000, jolly good. Okie dokie, there we go, we're going to apply the coverage there, and now this vehicle will be able to be replaced if it gets damaged or blown up, which it certainly will be. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You need to acquire yourself $27,000 by stealing cars or robbing stores, that sort of thing. Then go up to Sandy Shores and steal yourself a BF injection, you know. Put on bulletproof tires, have it insured, and then take it to a garage. You may have to go into the city to take it down to yours. It doesn't really matter where you store it. I've got one, as it happens, in close proximity. Okay, and now you're ready to launch the mission. But before one does, ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is always worth sort of mentioning that it's before you undertake this prep mission, go and top up your snacks. You know, this really will be sort of most essential. You know, unfortunately, I neglected to do so when I was undertaking the mission. It really was rather annoying. So yes, I do recommend that you hop on into your local convenience store, wherever that may be, and purchase yourself a full range of snacks. You know, ladies and gentlemen, because you are going to need them. While this is an approach to doing them, the Volt Laser mission, you're certainly going to die in the process. You know, this is not a sort of a way to do it without dying at all. Okay, and not only get yourself the snacks, ladies and gentlemen, go and get yourself some body armor. Okie dokie, we're heading on inside the ammunition. Now we're going to go and buy some body armor, and that really is jolly good. Okay then, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to head on back to the arcade. Okay, now here we are back in the arcade, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ready to launch the mission. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? It's the Volt Lasers, like I say, that we are going to try to undertake. Now, it is worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, that like I say, if you're not that if you don't particularly like this mission, you can always keep switching sessions, and there are different locations. The location that this video will primarily focus on is the Sandy Shores location. Okay, and it is also worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're not limited by funds, this is not the way to undertake this mission. You know, you really should go ahead and get yourself a buzzard, a Mark II oppressor, a Hydra, anything along those lines, ladies and gentlemen, and attack from the air. You know, particularly homing missiles will be advantageous. Failing that, ladies and gentlemen, you will need to get yourself some kind of armored Kuruma, maybe, or the Duke of Death. But this really is how to complete this mission on a shoestring budget, don't you know? And the first thing is to get yourself a very, very fast card, ladies and gentlemen, as time is of the essence with this particular mission. Okie dokie, and when you get close enough to the airfield, as I am doing here currently, you're going to need to abandon your vehicle, if it is your vehicle, and get ready to phone your mechanic so you can call in your BF injection. Now, if you pull steal a fast car off the street, ladies and gentlemen, then you don't have to switch vehicles, as I have just done at this point. Okie dokie, now as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the airfield at Sandy Shores, and we're about to go and start this mission. And like I say, this is how to do it on a shoestring budget with just the stolen BF injection off the street that's been given bulletproof tires and insured.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.
Okay, now we've called in our BF injection, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, if you do have an armored Kuruma, that would be a preferable choice, or a Duke of Death, you know. Failing that, or rather better than that, would be a Buzzard. You can call in through the CEO menu, don't you know, or a Hydra if you have one, or a Mark II oppressor. But if you have absolutely nothing at all, ladies and gentlemen, the BF injection will do. Okay, now we're going to take a look at how to do this mission. Like I say, time is of the essence, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, with this particular mission, there is a limit, although it's not counting down yet, and this is a rather long way to do this mission. So, yes, now there's a gentleman over there in a sort of armored truck. There we go. You see him? I'm looking at him there, and he's got a great big gun on that truck, and that gun is going to cause us a lot of problems. So, if you can snipe him, but if not, you're going to have to watch out for him. And I wouldn't really recommend sniping him to start, because the moment you shoot, you alert them to your presence, and that will make things rather difficult. Now, okay, once you've got the BF injection, this is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Go on the south side of the tracks and come in from this angle, okay? So we're sort of coming in from the east, I do believe it is. And on the south side of the tracks, and we're coming in backwards, ladies and gentlemen. That's a very small window at the back, prevents bullet fire getting through, and we're going to get, you can see we get very, very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the specific location you want to be at. You have to watch out for that gentleman with the gun. There we go, okie dokie, because if you approach from any other angle, yes, he's going to blow you up. And even if you park in the right angle, you can see exactly where we are now. If you go straight too far and get into his line of sight, ladies and gentlemen, yes, he's going to blow you up again. Okay, so you're going to want to basically back in, ladies and gentlemen, and keep the helicopters between you and that particular vehicle, and then let rip, you know, start capping fools left, right, and center. Okay, dokie, now don't expect not to die doing this, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a foolproof way to go about it. It's a rather tricky mission, particularly tricky on land, you know. But by sitting in this car, you'll be able to have a little sort of some armor, shall we say. Can't go too far forward, like I say, because we'll come into range of that vehicle with the gun, you know. And so we've got to sort of go backwards and forwards here. Keep trying to sort of do a little bit of moving, not trying to stay in one spot when they get too close, prevent them from getting in the vehicle, and just sit here and shoot them, ladies and gentlemen. That's simply all we have to do. Now, unfortunately, like I say, from time to time, bullets are going to get through if you're on top of your health, and you are going to die, and there we go. But not to worry, just simply run back to your vehicle using any natural cover like the railway line here, ladies and gentlemen. Do shoot people with machine guns and whatnot on your way back to the car. Always helps thin out the numbers, and then simply get back to the car. You can use this as your sort of armored position, you know, and whatnot, and you can just slowly cap them all. Okie dokie, and there we go. Before too long, ladies and gentlemen, you will have them all shot, you know. That really is jolly good. Now I've got to kill them all. I've got to go and search the area, and unfortunately, I was bloody hell, right? Sodding hell, I've got to trap myself in. Now, unfortunately, that big gun hasn't been taken down, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to cause me, somewhat of a problem. Okay, now there's a couple of ways you can take him out, ladies and gentlemen. You can either avoid him, you know, or you can get away from a distance and snipe him. Unfortunately, there are a lot of trees around, and I can't get a clear shot at him right now. But he is somewhere over there, and you can get a headshot on him from the right angle. Or if that doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen, you can do what I did and simply throw grenades at the swine. That's it. Go on, die, you bastard. That's it. Go on, take that. Right, then, okay, he got me, but there we go. Never mind. I do believe I managed to take him out. Right, okay then. So yes, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, what's worth mentioning about this particular approach is you really do want bulletproof tires on that BF injection, and you really do want to come in from a very specific location. Okie dokie, now we're going on the south side of the tracks first, like I say, and we're going to search out, and it is important as well to go on the south side of the tracks first, ladies and gentlemen, to attack the gentleman, and also to when you're searching the area for the first laser. There are two lasers. One is on the north side of the track, one is on the south side of the track above the airfield. And there we go. Now, once one has acquired it, one needs to get back home as soon as possible, you know. And I really would advise, ladies and gentlemen, going to the airfield and acquiring an aeroplane. This is, like I say, time really is of the essence when undertaking this mission, and the quicker you can get back, the better. Now, when you do get, if you do get to the airfield, ladies and gentlemen, you head on down. There should be some kind of aerial conveyance for you there. I really do recommend that you engage in a firefight with the police, because if you try to get away without shooting them first, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to cause some trouble. So yes, there's another time where we are having a go, and yes, it's much easier, ladies and gentlemen, if you do just take those few extra seconds to stop and shoot the police before you attempt to board your aeroplane, as I am doing here. And if you fail to do so, then the sort of what's more likely to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is as you try to get your getaway, yes, the police are just going to shoot you in the face, unfortunately, as is about to happen right now. Yes, there we go. And unfortunately, when you respawn, that vehicle will more than likely not be present anymore, and you'll be absolutely, yes, you'll be in the brown stuff, as I am currently. And so what I'm going to have to do is to steal a car. Like I say, if you can call in a fast car, certainly do. As I say, I cannot stress this enough, ladies and gentlemen. Even with this approach, time really is of the essence. So there we go. I've gone ahead and stolen a vehicle, and I'm now going to head on back down towards the city. And a route that I would advise that you take, you know, if you looking to lose the stars, if you do manage to get up in the plane, you know, here we go. We're going to come off the motorway here by the casino, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a left here.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.